if I've got something wrong, please let me know in terms of like what a certain area is or a certain style of PKing, because I'm not well rehearsed with a lot of the PKing hotspots in the wilderness, but we'll give the tier list our best go. This is the Old School RuneScape PKing hotspot tier list. Anon's made this one specifically for you guys to enjoy. My experience with PKing is I actually haven't been PKing properly in about 6+ months now. It's been a hot minute, but I am one of the best to ever do it. So that means my opinion's probably going to be pretty well valid. I haven't done any of the recent PKing. I'm assuming this is the new pirate chest for a hotspot, which I believe is singles plus, maybe? Does anyone know? Was it Zombie Pirate Key? I know it's not multi. It might be singles plus. At the Zombie Pirates on the chest. I don't actually remember what it is now. It's singles plus? Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't mind singles plus content, to be honest, because it allows people to not get fully boxed by NPCs, which can really make... It's kind of fucking annoying when you're trying to kill someone. Just regular singles, no monsters around, so to make it singles plus. Okay, so it's a singles plus area, but there's no monsters, so it's just normal singles, basically. Like, I mean, I prefer single over multi-combat personally, so we're going to put that in C tier. We're going to say that's kind of like a baseline, which I think is fair. Did you go PKing during the subathon? Did I go PKing the subathon? I don't know if I did. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. We've got the big chat Larens and the little chat Larens chest. I don't think anyone's ever opened the little Larens chest, let alone been PK'd there. That's pretty F tier. Excuse me. And then we've got the big Larens chest. Now, I believe, I can't remember, I know they changed the mechanics recently at the chest. I believe you used to be able to use the ladder when in combat. I don't think you can now, can you? You sold some Inquisitor's armor for gear? Maybe I did, I don't remember. This is the big Larens chest. I think you shouldn't be allowed to use a ladder when you're in combat, like in LMS. Because I guess it's questionable, right? Because if you're escaping, you can use it as a technique to get away, but also I feel like it's a bit inconsistent that it's only allowed in certain aspects of the game. I think if you're in combat, you shouldn't be allowed to use ladders, at least in PvP. So, but big Larens key, it's deep, multi-wilderness, high risk, medium reward. I'm probably going to put it B tier. I don't see many people PKing there. You can probably make a decent amount of money though if you find someone just as a pull a piece of Dagenhai or something, or they're pulling a few keys. So, a bit of money to be made there. Chaos Altar PKing. Now, this isn't PvP specifically, this is PKing. This is killing people that aren't looking to fight other people. This is killing people doing bones, doing clue scrolls, not PvP 1v1 because it's deep enough that it's you can't just teleport away instantly, but it's not so deep that you still have a chance to get away. This is F tier. If you PK here, you have low IQ, you have no talent, and you probably struggle to kill people at the altar still. Chaos Altar PKing is for fucking idiots. Chaos Temple PKing, I think this is kind of a similar aspect, especially now, I guess with the new update, people are going to make some money here trying to kill, like, farmers, but I like, it's multi-PKing in low-level wilderness, people can just get away. It's kind of garbage, there's not really a whole lot to do there. I don't think you're making a lot of money there. People probably get out before they see you, or sorry, before you see them, before you have the chance to attack them. Loads of multi-rats, yeah. You said deep enough? Yes, I did. Thank you. Let the PKs at the altar. They're so slow, they're basically a free lumber teleport. Yeah, I mean, you can use them to get yourself back for more bones. Rev Caves. Back in the day with Rev Cave PKing, when it used to be multi on Australian Worlds, it used to be locked down by SV, which is like a rot slave clan. I got a couple mates who pretty much run that clan. Which, fun fact, was one of their little bitch boys in there. It's actually a cute little story I'll have to share one day. But I think Rev Cave is technically better today. Now, some people aren't going to agree with that, especially PKs and PvPers, but I think Rev Caves are better today because I don't like the black market of locking down the caves and you being forced to pay millions of GP to spend X amount of hours inside the caves. I think that's horseshit. I think that is some of the most egotistical, dumb as fuck logic in the game that players were using, and if you think that's killed PvP and PKs in the wilderness, then you're not really that good of a PK or a PvP. You're more of a guy that likes to jump on top of other players and kind of dogpile people for money rather than be good at 1v1s. Rev Cave is 95% bots. Yeah, honestly, a lot of it is, but you find some good players in there, and honestly, anti-PKing in the Rev Cage, you can make some decent money. It is always better money per hour to anti-PK than it is to actually farm Revs or any bosses in the wilderness. It's always better money for you as a player to anti-PK. I think Rev Cage is pretty A tier. I think you get some decent content in there. You never know what you're going to find, but you're always going to find something. Next, we have Venenatus. This is, it's multi, so it's garbage. I'm going to go maybe C tier. You can get yourself killed very easily as a PK and a player. Spindale, however, is probably going to be A tier. I fuck with Spindale. I like Spindale as a PK hotspot because it's singles plus. You can go and you interrupt people. It's a specifically like good 1v1 area. You can freeze cunts in the web, or you get anti-PK'd and frozen in the webs. That's still, you know, the PKing aspect of it. And it's also deep enough in the wildy that you have a lot more time to close the gap on your enemy, right? Actually, I might even make it S tier, to be honest. Spindle S tier, because it's not too deep that it's near the multi-line, and if people don't know what they're doing, they'll run straight into multi. But if you get the tailor block off, you have a lot more wilderness to work with than any of the other bosses to try and lock down a kill. So I like Spindle PKing. Vendion PKing, again, it's more multi. It's just dogpiling more than actually like doing much else. But it's less likely to fuck you than Venenatus. So Vedion will go B tier. I like Vedion. Calvarion is the classic. This is the safe play if you want to get a quick PK. Calvarion is where you go. I'd say that's S tier as well, maybe. Is it S tier? Might be A tier because people get away a lot more. But it is close to the multi-line, actually. Yeah, we'll go S tier. Because people run into multi and get like donked by the tree quite a bit. Callisto, PK and Callisto is really the same as the other two. It's probably more like Vedion than Venenatus. You're less likely to get fucked in Callisto than Venenatus as a whole. Carb for lukewarm IQ PK is my opinion. I think, well, yeah, kind of, but it's also the closest to the Enclave. It's the easiest boss to get to. Well, I mean, you've got RTO, but like Calvarion is far less risk and probably easier to get to because cunts can escape from RTO a lot easier considering you can fight the boss down near the exit. RTO is probably going to be A tier just because RTO can kill you probably easier than the other two just by RTO fucking you. And yeah, it's easier for PKs to get away from RTO than the other two bosses. So it's a little bit, sorry, for the NPC, the player, whatever you want to call them. So RTO is probably not as good as those two in my opinion. Scorpia, this is just more ragpiling, big teams, bullying people with monk robes. This is some E tier shit. You go Scorpia, you suck. Chaos Fanatic, I don't think anyone's ever been PK'd at Chaos Fanatic. So that's some F tier shit right there. Crazy Archaeologist, there's no point trying to PK people here. It's too safe. They don't risk enough. This is garbage. Singles, it's a single combat. So if they're fighting the Archaeologist, excuse me, sorry, I just fisted my mic. If they're fighting the Archaeologist, you can't do anything about it. Rotate that. Chaos Elemental PKing is also garbage. Like, you're just doing it because you found them. You're not really looking for it, I guess. I don't know. It's just, you're just getting dogpiled again and again. Can't PK for shit, but love watching PK vids. People are so fast at gear switches. Yeah, it's not bad. Rogue's Castle, level 50 Obelisk. This is probably a bit more hot now because of the new chest update. It is multi, and if you open the chest, you've also got the rogues to worry about, so it's kind of, it's okay, but I don't know. I feel like it's more where people get baited. It's a very unsafe place to be. This is probably, no, fuck it. This is E tier as well. Fuck that, man. Mage Bank, Edge, Lever. This is for the rats that can't, that they need every advantage possible to be able to fucking kill you. Okay, this is for fucking rats, dude. Mage Bank, Edge, Lever. That's a rat PKing. Wilderness Agility Course is a new hotspot. I haven't checked it out, but it looks good. It's singles plus, I believe, with more skeletons there. And you make a lot of money as a player. Let's put this at B tier. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like it. Ice Plateau, Rune Rocks. I didn't even know this is a PK hotspot. Probably people that accidentally teleport. That's bot behavior. Fountain of Rune. This is also bot behavior. That's F tier. Anarchao, this is for people who miss telly or you're camping. Like, this is for stream sniping. This is also F tier. This is all garbage bot behavior. God Wars Wilderness Dungeon. Killing bots. Looking for ecumenical keys. This is all lukewarm. If you PK in these areas, you're just garbage. Wilderness Slayer Caves, however, this is fun to do. And it can be fun in teams. It's actually probably one of the only multi-PKing that I genuinely enjoy doing. I might actually make it A tier. You find some gems in there. I remember we killed a group Ironman once. He lost his rune pouch. He was not happy. The DMs were flooding. I think Fergo, I think it was him that got the kill. He was not fucking happy. It was great. Lava Maze / KBD Dungeon. This is for basically more lukewarm PKs that can't successfully take on fights 1v1. Skull tricking on the way to Lava Maze and things like that. You've got brain damage and 0 talent, so that's for the morons. Lava Dragons, this is for people looking for early accounts. Some decent money to be made there, but you're just killing bots and noobs. Black Chinning. Anti-PKing Black Chins is fucking funny. That's D tier. We like that. Edgeville Dungeon. The entire of Edgeville Dungeon. I can't imagine. I mean, I guess it's probably C tier. I mean, it's not bad, but there's not really much going on down there. Wilderness Ditch. This is where you lure people for their money. If you fall for that, you're an idiot. That's some S tier shit, dude. That's a classic, man. Fuck yeah. And Frox Enclave is the best. Okay? Fuck it. Wilderness Ditch goes down to A tier. The reason the Frox Enclave is the best is because this is where a lot of people die. Okay? You got LMS, right? But the main aspect is these gates. People don't realize that if you're teleblocked, you can't actually enter the Frox Enclave. And the amount of times I go PKing and I've teleblocked some dickhead and they're running low on supplies and they're 10 tiles away from the Frox Enclave, in their mind, they're getting away, they're safe. They're talking mad shit. You're a dickhead, you're a loser, PK is a fucking insert N-words here, you know? And then they get to the gate and they can't get in because they're teleblocked. And then they sit there going, this game is bullshit. What the fuck? Why can't I get in there because I'm teleblocked? And I'm just sitting there, my AGS is lubed up, and it goes straight up their fucking bunghole, dude. It is amazing. Best kills in the game are at the Frox Enclave when people realize they're fucked. It's one of the best experiences in the game, and that is the PKing Hotspot tier list by me, for you to enjoy. If you disagree, that's okay. You can comment down below in the comment section, and I won't read it. Let's go play some RuneScape. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge.